Hey Zach, can you do me a favor? Hey, can you serve?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. I am not here to waste your time, so we're gonna jump straight into the video. So to start, I did my face using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I pressed that in with a damp beauty blender just to really give it a natural look. Which, you know, if you wanted to be a little bit more full coverage, I would use a brush and not a beauty blender. And then under my eye, I did the e.l.f. Camo concealer in the shade Deep Olive, and I put that in like a triangular motion. And all of this I want to do like very natural, but I want it to be like sexy and sultry, and you know, because it's, you know, Valentine's Day. Okay. So once I placed my contour down, I just used an angled contour brush to just really like lightly press it in, and I used my beauty blender to blend out that concealer that I placed down. And I would always recommend putting your concealer down first and blending that in first, and then blend in your concealer. So you'll just see me blending out my cheek contour, then my under eye, and then my nose, and then also blend out the highlight. And I did use a brush and then a beauty blender, just because the beauty blender comes in and helps it blend even more. You know, you don't want your boo looking at you crazy. So once you do that, if you want to give yourself an extra little highlight and pop, I would go in with an even brighter shade under your eye and then blend it in again. And like I said, that's just going to give you an even brighter under eye, which I prefer. Or you can leave it as step one, okay? And then I set it with the Morphe Bake and Set setting powder, which I love because it's just super clean and natural, but it still gives you a highlight. And then to set my contour, I use the Juvia's Place contour palette. And anytime you use like a liquid product, you do want to set it with a powder. If you don't like to do all of that makeup, definitely just only use the powders for all of these parts. Just a tip. So for my blush, I use the Juvia's Place blush palette, and I'm using the same brush that I use for my contour, just to kind of like give it like a little more color, you know, to my face and make it look a little more even. And then for the eyes, which you probably came here for, I use the Juvia's Place Berries palette, and I'm taking that purple shade and just pressing it all into my eyelid, and you're just gonna keep pressing it in until it's as intense as you want. And then I use that pink shade to blend, and blending, you always use circular motions and just do it lightly. You want to do it where the edge of the other shade ends. That's where you start blending. And then you want to go back in with the purple shade again to give it back that pigment, because we did blend it. So you want to add it back, okay? And once you do that, you want to add just a little bit more pop. So I used that middle shimmery pink shade, which gave it just a little bit more pop to the look. But like, you know, you can leave it at step two, okay? We doing what works for us, okay? And then I added my lashes and my gloss. This is the finished look, okay? You know, something that we could be cute, enjoy our night with our boo, or by ourselves, or with our girls, whatever, you know, just make it yours, girl.